No one in the family talked about the room anymore. After the grandmother passed away, it was never called her room again. It was just the back bedroom, sometimes the old room. The door stayed closed, not locked, just shut. The house itself was ordinary, a single-story home in a quiet neighborhood, the kind of place where nothing ever really happened. The grandmother had lived there for decades. She raised her children there, and when she died, it was peaceful, natural, which made it strange that no one ever went into her room afterward. The person this happened to was a man named Daniel. He was in his mid-20s and had moved back in with his parents temporarily. He slept in his childhood bedroom, just down the hall from the back bedroom. For the first few weeks, everything felt normal. Then Daniel started hearing things at night. At first, it was easy to ignore. The house was old, it made noise, faint shifting sounds, a bed creaking, fabric brushing against itself, the kinds of noises you'd expect when someone rolled over in their sleep. Daniel assumed it was his parents, but after a while he noticed something. The sounds were always coming from the same place, from the back bedroom. One morning he mentioned it to his mother. He asked if she'd been up at night recently. She paused. "There shouldn't be anyone in there," she said. Her voice didn't change, but the pause stayed with him. Daniel laughed it off, suggested maybe the pipes ran through that wall. His mother nodded quickly. His father said nothing. He stared at his coffee. That should have been the end of it. It wasn't. A few nights later, Daniel woke up to breathing. Slow, steady, rhythmic, not loud, just audible. He lay still, listening. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. It was coming from down the hall. Daniel opened his bedroom door slightly. The hallway was dark. Look, his parents' door was closed. The bathroom was empty. At the end of the hall, the back bedroom door was open, just a few inches. He hadn't seen it open since the funeral. The breathing stopped. The silence felt deliberate. Daniel closed his door and went back to bed. He told himself it was stress, grief. The next morning he told his parents the door had been open. This time his father reacted immediately. He told Daniel not to go near that room at night, not to open the door, and never to sleep in there. When Daniel asked why, his father hesitated. "It's not empty," he said. They didn't explain. The noises continued. A mattress creaking, a quiet cough, someone clearing their throat. Daniel started locking his door at night. But the worst part wasn't the sounds, it was the feeling that someone else was awake while the rest of the house slept. One night Daniel came home late. The house was dark. As he passed the back bedroom, the door was wide open. Inside the room was black, but the bed was visible, and the indentation in the mattress. As if someone had just gotten up, Daniel stood there. Nothing moved. He shut the door, locked it. The next morning his parents were angry, not because he went near the room, but because he locked it. His mother unlocked the door with shaking hands. "You can't trap him in there," she whispered. Daniel was standing behind her. That was when he understood. That night Daniel waited until everyone was asleep. He turned on his phone flashlight and went to the back bedroom. The door was already open. Nothing in the room had changed, except the bed. The blankets were folded back. Someone was lying underneath them. The man looked old, too old. He was wearing the grandmother's clothes. Behind Daniel, the man spoke. "Don't wake her." Daniel turned. The man was smiling. Daniel left that night. He never went back. Months later, after the house was sold, the truth came out. After her husband died, the grandmother said he still came home at night, that he slept beside her. They thought it was grief. They let her keep the room. After she died, he never left. And once the house was sold, there was nothing left to keep him there.